And here's another thing we was going to get on that devil about if he would have stuck around. Because the next scripture after that would have been, they are not all
Israel.
of Israel, which are of Israel. Meaning all of Israel ain't going to make it. The Israelites, the elect, and the 1/3 that have the faith is the Israelites that's going to make it.
See, motherfuckers into this grafted in shit, man.
That's really what it
You're of
is.
faith, you become the seed of Abraham. How are you of faith going to become the seed of somebody? Why did Moses have to do that?
Remember we brought that example out before, like, okay, so if I get with a woman and she already got a child, just because that child has faith that I'm his father, does that become my seed? No.
Is that my stock?
Is that my stock? No.
No way.
You're on my seed. You know, I'll take care of you. You know, like you, my son. But in all actuality, you ain't my seed.
And that's gonna play a
because
don't play a game with
that's
you.
right. Because when you think about it, it's like this, man. Let's say that I got with a woman that a black woman that had dealt with an Edomite man
And had Edomite kids.
and had Edomite kids. Just because I deal with the woman now and I'm taking care of the little
Now the kids is Jake's.
Now the kids is Jake's and they're going to be saved because they have my stock?
Hell no.
No. They gonna, when the Lord comes, them little motherfuckers are going to be destroyed, man. And I might be the one to be able to send them to destroy it. All right? Hewn their little fucking head off.
That's right.
Ain't no Edomite making it on no chariot. Ain't nobody is not an Israelite making it on the chariot.
That's
It's
right.
not happening. It's not happening.
These dudes are sick, man. And see, you got dudes that, come onto this this debate platform that preach this shit. It's these crackers out here, man, that preach that shit. Why? Because they want to they try to sneak their way into the fold. It's not gonna happen.
You mean to tell me that you're the ancestor of a slave master? Probably.
More than likely.
More than likely. But yet, you get to make it into the kingdom of heaven.
And see, that's what the so-called white man is
Where's the
about.
fairness in that?
Exactly. That's what the so-called white man is about, man. He feels like he's just gonna get double. He just I
He
get
gets to
double
win.
the range.
He want to be a two-time winner.
Yeah.
He want to be back-to-back champion.
See, all I do is win, no matter what.
That's Esau mindset, man.
Yeah. That's
You
how
wanna
it
be
is.
a winner. The so-called white man ain't gonna get to win twice, man.
They win twice, man.
This is your championship, man. Do your victory lap, and you get ready to get dethroned.
That's
man.
right.
And it's
That's right.
just that simple, man.
Hey, they living it up already around here. They living it up now, and they sincerely feel in their heart that they gonna rule and live it up again in the kingdom.
Was it just total?
You got the permanent yarmulke?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, I got a little I made a yarmulke out of my
Yeah.
my hair.
You got the permanent, huh?
Yeah.
That permanent yarmulke.
Without dishonor.
Without dishonor?
Yeah.
So
It
you're
says it's dishonor to cover thy head and pray.
Oh, so that's
Alright.
why he did it. But
Yeah.
you're not supposed to make baldness in your head either.
No.
But you made baldness of it.
Oh, all right.
She did it. Let it grow back.
You gotta let it grow, man.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good.
So you're a Jew?
I'm Hebrew, Jewish or Jewish?
Jewish?
Jewish, yeah. Jew.
What's your last name?
Sandoval?
Sandoval? You ain't no Jew.
Josh Jonathan Sandoval.
Josh Jonathan Sandoval?
Yeah.
What you Mexican?
Well, I'm like Gentile, Brazilian or Jewish.
You said what?
A mix.
What's your dad?
My dad, he's like Guatemalan
Guatemala?
or from the other side of the country.
Guatemala?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Puerto Rican or Arabian, kind of like he might be Hindu or like Arabian, where it makes him resilient or something like that. Or just in case I might be wrong. Just in case I might be wrong.
All right.
No idea.
So,
All right, man.
Yeah, I know.
where we at?
What page are you guys on? In?
We all over right now. Where you
Oh,
going?
yeah?
Around, man. I was about to go back to Job 20.
Yeah, we going back to Job, the 20th chapter.
Job 20 chapter.
Job, great book, Book of Job.
This is who was we at, man? We was at 15. Job chapter 20, verse 15. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again.
That's the so-called white man. He done robbed, and murdered this whole earth. But he gonna vomit them riches up.
Right.
Meaning when the Lord raised us back up, we gonna take all them riches that he done took from us. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That's what we just saying, man. How the so-called white man, he can't be that, that he can't win no matter what. He can't be that double winner. You
don't get to rape, rob, and murder the whole earth and then just keep winning.
That's right, man. You swallow them riches down, and guess what? You're gonna have to, cough them shits back up.
That's right.
You gotta give them back. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. So the Lord gonna take that, man. He gonna take it back. He ain't even gonna give you a chance to give it back. He's gonna come and take it from you.
That's right.
Right? Verse 16, he shall suck the poison of asps, the viper's tongue shall slay him.
That's right. He really gonna get screwed by his own self. Go ahead.
Fall on your own sword.
That's right.
He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter.
Exactly. I mean, he ain't gonna see the promised land.
Right.
The so-called white man don't get to see that this is as good as it's ever gonna get for the so-called white man. Right here. This is it. So when it really gets good, they ain't gonna see that, man. Go ahead.
That's the cut, man. We're gonna start bringing out on these dudes, man. They keep trying to come out talking about the Lord loves everybody and he's saved and this and the rest, man. Dude, matter of fact, you're right. You are saved. Cause you got all your shit going for you right now. But will you be saved?
You got your Maserati, you got your Ferrari, you got all that. Yeah, that's it. That's your chariot. We get to be in the galactic on your end.
It's like they forget that they supposed to be saved from the second death or something. Like, just act like our people. I mean it.
Yeah, they don't know it though.
But then they're running around here saying that they're saved and shit.
They saved. They saved from the destruction that Jake had to go through. But will they? Yeah, for now. But will they be saved when the Lord returns? Man, that's a whole other conversation.
Talking about get saved, man. I'm trying to get. What you think I'm doing, man?
Yeah.
Man.
First,
The so-called white man is just a proud devil, man.
that's right.
You just want to sit up here and I'm going to tear that down. You don't resist your proud ass, man. That's why you got up the street. You tearing down false doctrine. You would have sat here and cut us to bits. But you can't because ain't nothing false up here, man. Ain't nothing false up here. We out here speaking the truth of the Holy Bible, man. Now read.
Verse 18. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down.
That's right. That which he labored for shall he restore. Meaning we gonna get back all the things that the so-called white man robbed from us. Go ahead.
According to its substance shall he shall the restitution be.
To its substance. So the restitution meaning, which, hey, I know about restitution. I'm on probation. I gotta pay restitution to this damn white man, right? I gotta pay this certain amount of money and whatnot. See, but the Esau, he gonna have to pay his restitution to us with this whole world, man. Everything he done raped, robbed, and murdered. We gotta get that back. He gonna be paying restitution in women. He gonna be paying restitution in goods. He gonna be paying restitution in labor. All right. Now read.
And he shall not rejoice therein. Man, it's gonna be painful, man. He's gonna be hurting, crying out.
White man gonna be going through trials and tribulations, man.
Right.
They're gonna be rapping. They're gonna be sitting. They're gonna be rapping about what they're going through. They'll create gangs, man.
Right.
They're gonna do everything to Jake.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Hey, all that shit on fucking what's that shit with Ice Cube? The movie Mars. Fuck was it? It had your boy John Stradham in it too.
With who in it?
It had Ice Cube, the dude from Crank, had a boat. Whatever, man. The crackers sitting there eating each other. You feel me? They had a whole little gang. They had the little head spikes up there. You feel me? The fuck? Nah, Mars Attacks was a stupid one.
Yeah, the niggas run around.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It'll come up later. Why?
Yeah, man. Like my brother just they gonna have, they're gonna be really talking about the struggle and shit. Talking about we don't know what it's like when we're in the struggle. We don't know about the struggle, man. We don't know about that shit.
It's time for y'all to sing Wade in the Water, man.
All right, guys. All right. Yeah.
Love you guys.
All right, guys.
Love. All right, you guys stay strong, right?
All right, for sure, bro. All right.
I like how you guys are saying the word.
We out here every Sunday,
Every Sunday?
Yeah, every Sunday.
All right. I'm so thankful you guys being here.
Definitely.
You had a question, sir? Sir, you had a question? Question about the sign?
Just curious.
You agree?
You could be right.
All right.
Nowhere I don't take into nothing.
You agree?
Nowhere that I know of in the Bible where it actually
Did you
says
take the
one
time
way
to
or
read
the
it?
other.
No, not really.
Okay, that's why you don't know what it says.
Yeah, you could be right. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, your boy drunk as fuck. That's why he's saying that. So he said, I don't know what it says. All right.
I can't see right now.
It wasn't for you anyway. Huh? He's because he stopped too.
He looking like that GTA.
Yeah.
You know, on GTA they get too drunk.
Huh.
Man.
Nigga be-
Ghost of
nigga-
Mars.
nigga
That's
be-
what that shit is called.
Ghost of Mars.
Ghost of Mars.
Nigga be on the wheels. Nigga.
Yeah. Just run. Just fucking roaming and shit, huh? Ah, damn.
But they let these people get on the street, man. Hey man, I can't wait. I can't wait till our kingdom come. We just gonna be running down on the crackers, man, catching them slipping, beating the hell out of them. Man.
They don't even know, man. I'm just catching what these dudes like, hey man, you wanna get the fuck about here, you gonna whoop this dude's ass. Alright?
That's right.
Get hey.
Let us purge.
That's how we gonna purge these motherfuckers, man. Dude, the bro gonna go grab one up, I'm gonna grab one up, like, hey, $100 right now.
Whoever wins.
100 shekels. Alright? You got your little plate and shirt.
Manny that got up a plate in the Spider-Man shirt, man.
Oh yeah.
People that lost their
Hey, but these niggas is tripping. That's like the 4 fucking car that done turned down the middle.
Yeah.
Every street on this, everything's a one-way, dude.
For real.
Except Broadway and Market. Is it that hard?
Pretty much.
You know what's up?
It's good.
Shit.
Verse 18. Verse 19. Because he had oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he had violently taken away the house
Because
which
of
he
what
built
they
it not.
Because what they did to us. They oppressed the poor. And they took away the house, but they built it not. They took away this land. They took away our land in the Middle East.
That's a cut.
They took away everything. Go ahead.
The land which y'all built not. And it's funny because, you know, ever seen that movie, The Dictator? I bring it up sometimes. You know, he's the land built by the Jews. He said built by the blacks, paid for by the Asians. You feel me? Exactly how it is.
Didn't your boy that made Facebook, didn't they buy that? Didn't somebody
Zuckerberg?
buy from him?
Yeah.
That's another thing that they do, man.
And let you create something, they buy you out.
and then buy you out, or in debt, and make you indebted to them.
Right.
You know?
Because you didn't give them no portion.
Like with farms and shit, you know. I got this great idea, and I got this, system to where I can, plant crops in, off season or whatever, which is wickedness. But and let's say I got this system where I can plant crops and shit off season. You got to come to me and get a loan. Or any business vision that I want to, go after, I got to go to you and take a loan to get that cap to start my business. So I'm always indebted to you. I'm building it, but guess what? If I can't make my payments on it or whatever,
You will come take
it.
what I got. Yeah.
And then if
The
I'm
house you gotta pay. Then you buy a piece of land,
Right.
you build a house, now you gotta pay property
You got to
tax.
pay property tax. You know what I mean? What taxes, man? Another thing, real quick, man. Go ahead to what I was arguing with my woman about. That shit is sick. Taxes. She's talking, cause we're talking about interest. I'm telling her interest is taxes. No, it's not. That's not taxes. If
It's taxes that a company is taxing you.
That's what I'm saying. If I borrow $5 from you, and you're only way I can get this $5 from you is you're telling me that I got to get an agreement with you to pay you $7 back, motherfucker, you taxed me.
Yeah, you tax it.
That's tax. Just because,
Bro, look up the word tax.
right? Just because you haven't, just because you're not paying that mandatory 7% sales tax, okay, doesn't mean you're not paying tax.
That
It's all the same
individual is
thing.
taxing you.
Individually. Come on, man.
The store is taxing you when you go in to buy something because they spent maybe 50 cents on an item you pay $4 or $5 for. You're getting taxed by that store in that sense.
That's right.
Then the sales tax is going to hit you at the register.
Go to the definition of tax.
Yeah, go to the definition of tax. Go into the etymology. Let's get into the etymology of the word tax, and let's see what it means. I got a feeling about this one. That's
This
like,
is
but
gonna make everybody go nuts.
people can't wrap their mind around simple ass shit. You're getting taxed. Interest It's not hard to think of interest is tax.
Interest is tax. It's tax. It's tax.
Plus interest.
But I'm saying interest is tax. It's
Yeah,
like,
plus interest.
But
plus
listen
tax.
to plus tax.
Yeah.
Like,
plus
the
interest,
fuck?
plus tax.
I have to give you everything I just gave you, and then I have to give you more. It's tax. Anytime, any day of the week.
Tax. 13th century imposed a tax on from Old French, taxer, impose a tax, from Latin taxare, to evaluate, estimate, assess, handle, also censor, charge.
Charge.
Yeah,
To charge a motherfucker.
you're charging me.
So if you're charging me interest, you just tax me.
You charge me a fee. You tax me. All right. It's
I've been
clearly
charged.
a tax. It says, ooh, this is good. It says, probably a frequentative form of tanger to torch, sense of burden, put a strain on.
Does interest not put a strain? I'm paying you more than I actually should be. That's a burden. That's a strain.
And that's really what the whole conversation was about. I was sitting there telling her that I am not gonna have it. I'm not gonna be, have this white man be such a burden on me by taking money out that I don't have. If I live a lifestyle to where I need, I live a lifestyle to where I need, or I can only afford a $2,000 car. Guess what? I'm gonna give me a motherfucking $2,000 car.
Maybe even 1,500.
Maybe $1,500. You're right. Maybe hit the mall out.
Hey,
You know
what I'm saying?
hey, because think about it. Then you got to pay the registration, tags, all of that. You
Hey,
feel
guess
me?
what?
And the tax in California is
I
still
was gonna say,
absolutely.
if you get you a $100,000 car, man, that registration is gonna be a rip.
Yeah, California is stupid for that. In Washington, it don't matter what car you have, your tags are $35.
Exactly.
Crazy, right?
California taxes is cold blooded.
It's because it's
Now.
California.
She talking about loans, credit, all this. Man, this credit shit, it gives you the ability to live outside of your means. All right.
This credit shit is what enslaved the American populace.
Exactly. Listen, she's telling me, oh, you need to, pay up because we took a couple of loans, got a couple of phones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't paying the shit back. So what? My credit gonna be fucked. I don't give a fuck because I don't even want credit in the first place. So I'd have made a couple of dollars off of them, But the whole point is, she telling me, oh, you're stupid, yada yada. I'm like, how did you think America got? Why you think America's in debt? She said, yeah, but they'll never pay it back. Oh shit! But you want me to pay? You want me to pay it back? But the country that tells me I need this credit and all this other shit ain't taking care of their business, but I need to take care of mine.
Hey,
I don't give a
and the
fuck about
coolest
that
thing
shit.
is, the entity that owns all this debt, contract ends at the end of the year.
Exactly.
See, the American people really have no idea what's going on or what they finna do.
What the fuck?
They are in this system and they actually believe this system's poppycock, all right?
They love being Americans and know nothing about being it. Like,
Don't even understand, oh, credit, you gotta get your credit. Man, I gotta get my credit.
fuck credit.
That's a scam. Credit in itself is a scam.
Scam, man.
It is an absolute scam. First off, Jake, we deal with the barter system, okay?
Right.
What do you got that I esteem as equal to what I got that you want?
Exactly.
And we work it from there.
Exactly.
If this credit system, the hell was first off, and especially a car, it doesn't goddamn matter. You can get a car with no credit, really.
That's what listen. And I'm sitting there trying to tell her that.
Hey, look, what are all these car dealers? Good credit, bad credit, no credit.
On
Oh.
approved credit.
All okay.
On approved credit. But the funny thing is, I was sitting there telling her this. You think you can just walk into somewhere, into a bank, no motherfucking money, say, I got good credit, give me money. Well, excuse me, a car dealership. Tell her, I ain't got no money, but I got good credit, give me a car. Man, you got your goddamn mind.
Not unless you got that business.
Unless you got that business.
If you got a business, but you ain't gonna be able to own no car, you'll be able to lease a car
To lease it.
for a certain amount of time
And another thing, I was sitting there telling her, I said, okay, let's
because
say
they know they're getting it back.
let's say you ain't got no money in your pocket. You do got good credit, but you only make $20,000 a year. Motherfuckers ain't finna give you shit. If I got bad credit, but I make $500,000 a year,
It doesn't matter.
cancels out. Really though, I'm good. Because they know
Hey,
I'm good for
hey,
it.
because how does that saying go? Cash is king, man.
That's right.
At the end of the day, credit's whatever, cash is king. If you got bad credit, if you got 5 evictions, but I got, the next 3 months rent in my hand,
Yeah.
they're gonna let you move in.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you got cash in hand. Cash is king.
Same thing I'm telling her. This car is worth $20,000. I got 15 to 17 in my hand right now. I'm gonna get that car. But you got good credit, maybe got like $2,000. Guess what? They'll give you that car right then and there.
You're gonna be paying for it forever.
You're gonna be paying on it for the next 5-6 years.
And then at a high ass amount, like
Then,
$600,
that's what I'm
$700.
Then at high ass amount, but even though because you got good credit, so they'll give it to you for $200 a month, which
True.
is gonna turn it into like an 84-month.
Yeah.
$84 a month plan.
No, 84-month lease, not $84, but 84
Oh,
months.
right,
You gotta
right.
pay it off within, over the course of 84 months.
$200 for 84 months.
But then at the end of it, you'll be paying $26,000 for this only a $20,000 car. So by the time you pay it off, your shit ain't even worth that much.
And then let you miss a payment. They're coming and taking your shit.
They're gonna
All the money
tow
you
your
put into
shit.
it is done.
It's done, and you don't get it back.
And
You
then
was
you-
just renting the motherfucker.
And then your credit's fucked up.
The system is ridiculous. The system turns you into a slave.
It turns you into a slave.
You might have. Think about all these people. There's a lot of people right now who is fucked off, right? But they used to have good ass jobs.
Right.
They was getting home loans, car loan. They having big cars. This cracker, right? I won't never forget when I was living in Orange County, around all these crackers, right? In 6th grade, this cracker, he was so proud. Oh, my pops, we got this fucking pool in my house. And my dad just got this H1. And, niggas was living it, right? Then the next year I had moved, to the next city over, but my pops had got the H2. We don't own a home. But look, nigga, I got a Hummer too, okay?
Yeah.
This is when the H2 had just came out too, right?
Right.
So my pops, we had seen a cracker that knew him, and my pops was like, I'm trying to drive by the crackers and stuff shit on them real quick. And it's the white bitch say, he had to get rid of that Hummer. Niggas then went through a bad time, man. To where now they money ain't looking so good. The nigga had to go get him a family van and shit, man. You see what I'm saying? But that's the whole thing. Like this shit, like everything will be looking good, and everything will be looking on the up and up. Then all of a sudden something happens, you lose your job. Now you have all these bills, and then it's pounding, and now that credit shit wasn't the best thing. If you got the cash and I can go pay straight cash for something, I ain't gotta worry about a cracker coming and taking my shit. Cause I own that motherfucker. You can't come get it. I own it.
I can go and live in that motherfucker. I ain't gotta pay no motherfucking registration. I can go park that shit somewhere and live in that bitch.
You know?
No rent, no nothing.
Yeah,
It's
nigga.
private fucking property, man.
That's right. And that's exactly right. And that's but these people, but these people, they want to be slaves. That's all they saying about this credit. You want to be a slave. You want to know that you're going to work and have to give this money to this motherfucker every month. I gotta give this money. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous.
But
you can get it over in one wham.
One wham. But I put it to it like this. Okay, let's go to the dealership right now. I'll find out how much a car costs. $20,000. Boom. Right? You got good credit, so you can get it right now. Guess what? I gotta wait maybe 2-3 years to get it. Right? But I go 2 or 3 years, I get the same car you got, more than likely cheaper because it's 2-3 years old. Pay for it right then and there, but guess what? You're still paying on it for the next 2-3 years after I get it.
And I got it.
And I got it.
And it's mine.
And it's mine. You know what I mean? It's mine.
Ain't nobody coming to pick it up.
Do what the
No.
fuck I want to do with it. A house. You paying on this fucking mortgage, man. 30 fucking years. I can get the money for this house in 10 years.
And truth be told, there's so many ways to get these houses for the low right now.
Really though.
So many ways. But you got these people that want to be paying mortgage for the next 30 years. Maybe we want to pay $1,200 a month for 30 years. That's
Dumb.
$350,000 some shit. Really, you paying more than that on a lot of these houses because in California, these average houses I've been seeing is $400,000 to $500,000.
400,000 or 500,000, man. Condos, dude. Really though. But I told it to her like this.
Don't go to Hammershaw.
You gonna go get this car, pay it off in 30 fucking years. I'll get the shit in 10. All right, pay my property taxes on it, rent it out, and I'll make more than $300,000 or $500,000 in that 20-year time span when you're still just paying it off.
Just
So
like
I'll
that.
upgrade it to $1 million house.
Just
while
like
you're
that
still
group,
stuck here.
that group who I was renting from, when you actually go and do the investigation on who had the deed of the apartment, it was a trust,
Right.
which his family probably had left to him, and that automatically bought that paid for it.
Paid for it.
And now all he's doing is making money. That's why the fact that I ain't paying him for 3 months, he wasn't tripping that hard, and he told me, I'm not gonna come after you for the money. Why? Because I already own this shit. This is just me. Everything is in the black for me now. Right. It's all profit for me at this point. Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that big a deal that nigga you even paying me for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? This is all profit for me. All I'm doing is getting money from my kids and their kids and their kids at this point. They ain't dealing with the credit system.
And she talking about how good, you know, you gotta get your credit for it, man. Guess what, man? Well, when the fucking tax status of the fucking country drops, guess what? Your taxes go up.
That's right.
Your taxes, your interest rates, and all that shit go up. And with this credit card shit, don't pay that motherfucker don't pay that shit on time. Your motherfucking interest rate shoots through the fucking roof.
Mm-hmm.
That's our DHS.
Yeah. You know? You see how he's looking to them?
Yeah.
Who was
They're
that?
fucking DHS, man.
Department of Homeland Security.
Oh.
Department of Homeland.
He wants to know what's going on right here.
Yeah, man. They probably got microphones running. Bob.
All of a sudden, the
Hey,
team, a helicopter
shit.
touches down.
Hey, what did he say? What was that shit called? Remember he had the pin? I think it was on
Double take. Double take.
Was it double? Yeah. Yeah, I got a SWAT team assembled in 30 seconds.
Yeah. He said, wait a minute. You just hit that pin? Hell, you want to SWAT team? Go get motherfucking helicopter, all kind of shit stuff.
I got a SWAT team
He was hitting all the people.
30 fucking seconds. Yeah. That shit's cold, man.
Yeah, man.
Time is that?
Motherfuckers at 6, about 6, man. We got another 45 minutes.
Man,
That's some time.
But these people,
sick, yeah.
these people are. But again, they just want to be like.
They want to be in debt,
Jacob
man.
as a homeborn slave.
They wanna.
See, but Jake, we never been good with that whole credit system.
That's right.
But you got these uppity Negroes now that want their credit up.
Hey man, fucked all the niggas back in the day was fucking their credit shits
I
up.
give a good goddamn. I'm fucking my kids.
Like,
shit up.
you feel me? Like kids like me, man. You go back and you look back on it now, like, man, how many times did my mom go to jail for fraud and credit cards? You feel me? There's a real big ass credit card scheme going on back in the 90s. You feel me? Check fraud.
It was easy back
It was simple.
I'm not sure. It's in Isaiah. Yeah, I think it is Isaiah 1. It ain't in Isaiah 1?
The 90s was just that year for fraud,
90s
man.
was an era. Because first off, in the 90s, America had something called a surplus implemented by Bill Clinton. To where there was hella jobs. But even though there was hella jobs, the dope market was booming.
Booming.
So even though there was hella jobs, niggas didn't have to go to work because niggas was selling drugs.
And then that's when that mind,
Or do both.
and then that's when that mind state came in. I can make more money selling dope than I can working.
And now it's like, now niggas gotta sell dope because there ain't no jobs.
Ain't no jobs. Now you have to sell. But now everybody's selling dope.
Yeah, so now the water, especially weed, you don't even, why sell weed? You ain't gonna make no money selling weed. You see what I'm saying? So it's when the market gets oversaturated, that's why niggas ain't making no money in the record industry no more. Music niggas, it's hard to make money. The only way they can really make money now is by doing shows. Shows is the only way to get money.
Well, unless they can find a way to make some money off downloads, and there's no way to do that.
Listen, the whole thing about downloads is, I done did some research. The whole thing about downloads is these niggas is getting at best 30 cents a download. At best, 30 cents a download. If you get a million downloads, you only get $300,000. When you sign that contract, your likely advance was probably $150,000 to $200,000.
Right.
You just made $100,000. You now in turn have to go pay about 37% tax on that $100,000. So now you got about 63 racks.
Listen, and that's the call, and that's what they do. They give you that advance.
Yeah.
So that means
Here's that advance.
That first $100 and something thousand, you ain't getting shit.
Yeah. That's all going back to the label.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why you have a certain artist that'll you'll hear from him at first, and then you won't hear from him for a few years, and he'll resurface. Because what happens is the label put so much money into his first album that he didn't recoup. So he's been spending the last couple of years trying to negotiate to get dropped from that label.
Right.
And the label don't want to drop him because they're like, fuck, I got to get some money off you. I done spent this money on you. So then they do a drop. Usually they'll say, look, all this material that you recorded while you was under contract with us, you can't have. Now you get to go do your own thing, but all that shit, all that work you done put in, it was for nothing.
And guess what, man? They give you that advance. If you don't make that fucking money, you owe the motherfucker.
That's what happened to this nigga Roscoe Dash. Because I used to talk to him and say, you can fuck with Roscoe Dash. And she basically said, Roscoe Dash, he got hit records, he's doing all kind of shit. He live with his mama and driving a Ford. You see what I'm saying? Nigga ain't seeing no money. Because they done put the money behind him. You understand what I'm saying? And he didn't recoup everything. So he didn't, he's still driving the same Honda and still living at his mom's house. You know what I'm saying?
And should have fucking patented that motherfucking term turned up.
Because his song is what really did it, man.
That song did it, man. That song was a pivotal moment. All right.
In hip-hop history. And black culture.
And turn up, man, there's crackers saying turn up.
How many people have done a song called Turned Up since Rosso Dash?
Man, the word turned up. Like the same way Lil Wayne should have did bling bling, they should have did turned up. Man.
Niggas should have patented that if he was smart. But now he done gave away free game, man.
They got turned down for what now?
No, it's turned down for what?
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing though, man. This whole system is about putting you into total slavery. But again, the market is oversaturated. All these markets are oversaturated. The job market is any job market is oversaturated. No, now you got all these bitches, they want to be nurses. And I was just talking to Shaq last night, and he was talking about his girl mama is a nurse. Because he had asked me something about the lean. He was like, yeah, I got this little plug, you know what I'm saying? I said, no, you can't do that, my nigga. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's, it's talking about a young dude, who's been trying to come into this thing. You can't do that. That's witchcraft. We said, how's it witchcraft? And I broke down the pharmaceutical.
Yeah, that's
it's a potion.
No, that's just basically a
potion.
But
an elixir.
And that's what they call it too. They call it the purple potion.
Yeah, that potion.
That purple potion. That's what they call it.
That cauldron, right? So I broke it down to him, and he was like, yeah, my girl's mom is a nurse, so she's basically a witch. She basically is a witch. Just like when we went with your pops, what's the first thing the nurse do? She's mixing that serum, which is that potion, and she's hitting you with it.
And you doped up.
Getting you doped up. You see what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. Is that exactly, and that's the only job market that's open is being a nurse. That's why all these bitches is going to school, and even dudes is going to school to be a nurse.
All of these bitches.
All these hoes is nurses.
Yeah. Your Kaplan, your
Concord.
Yeah, every school is teaching you to be a nurse. Basically, RS or RDS.
RN.
Yeah, RN. That's what all these schools is about. That's all. Go to the strip club. Ask any stripper in that club what her major is. She will say, "Hey, I'm a nurse.
I'm a CNA.
Yeah.
I'm an RN.
What's that main fucking major? I mean, what's that main subject niggas major in, man? The woman is nursing and the niggas is kinesiology.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm learning about the muscles and shit. I can just get the muscles right and inject you with some, some of that, performance enhancement, PEDs.
And that's the thing. So the only job that you can do is wicked as hell. The only job that you can't get like a regular job, like and they got these certain trades, but even then, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard, it's hard.
They try to give you job placement with them motherfuckers, like Job Corps and shit.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta go to Job Corps. You gotta go to Urban Corps.
ITT Tech.
Yeah, exactly. How many Jakes do you know with a job right now? Especially a man.
Shit, I still ain't got no job since I got fired from Starbucks.
After they graduate from nursing school, you gotta go and find a fucking job now.
And you gotta start paying. You gotta start paying that loan. I just talked to this bitch, right? This Sicarii, who I've been knowing for years. So she talking about she going to school. So I was like, so what's your aid like? What? She said, look, I got a grant. She said I got a grant for $3,000. She said, but I got $12,000 in loans. She said my parents are paying $700 a month on one of my loans right now. I said, they niggas are paying $700 a month. You can pull something off the showroom for that.
$700 a month.
For $700, you mean to tell me you got your parents that's paying $700 a month on something? That's crazy. First off, second off, and then you mean that she's like, yeah, and as soon as I graduate, I gotta start paying these loans back. I don't know what I'm gonna do. She said, I don't think I'm gonna eat for the 2 years after I get out of it.
Hey, and that's how it is. Just think about it. Right after these niggas graduate.
Took your ass to fucking cities out there.
Hey, bro, look, these niggas all up.
She's going to Palomar, mind you.
Hey, bro,
That's
look.
all she's doing.
Think about it. All of them people that we know that went to school, right? All of them is about to move back and have to live with their parents and have to pay back all of them damn loans.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
They thought something was going to happen. That didn't happen. That's why these niggas is going into the military.
They believe it, yeah.
Because they're saying, look, I can go to school, but the military going to pay for it totally. But first I gotta go out here and get my fucking leg blew off.
My goddamn cat peeled back.
And see, look, y'all was better off not going to school for them 4 years. You feel me? Because now us that didn't go to school for them 4 years, we got that experience.
We done found a way to get to make
For
it happen.
4 years, we done made it work.
And really, these niggas is really going to school for more like
6, 7 years, bro.
5, because they going to that CC. Then they trying to transfer to that major.
Man,
you know?
first of all, motherfuckers spend that 4 years in this fucking CC. All right?
Which is crazy.
Trying to get an AA.
Trying to get a fucking AA. Trying to transfer out to another 6 years to get a BA.
Hey, what did my nigga say? He said, I know if I could do 4 years out of community college, I can get at least 12 in this motherfucker.
Right?
Which is crazy. But I was just talking to this nigga. I ain't seen in years too. I've been running into all kind of motherfuckers.
She like baby from what is that?
On the end?
State property, yeah.
Yeah.
Beans, bitch.
But yeah, I ran into this nigga I ain't seen in years. And this nigga's like, yeah, you know, this and that. He was saying something like, yeah, I got this basement. I started from the floor, the production floor of my company, and then it gave me a desk job now. It's pretty cool. I'm getting paid pretty good. I'm only paying $500 a rent. I'm splitting it. This and that. But then he started talking about now he's getting hit with all these bills. Now he's getting hit with all these bills. Like, so he was like, yeah, now I'm kind of fucked up because I don't know how I'm gonna pay all these bills. I'm getting all these tickets. My license was suspended. This and that. This and that. So my nigga, you spent all this time. You know, you went to school. He did everything you were supposed to do, but then you still over your head in bills.
Right.
You only paying $500 a month, and you still over your head in bills.
Real quick, before we continue, man, I want to continue talking about this, but I just want to bring this out, man, because, you know, I like bringing that scripture out and always just keep bringing it back to that scripture. Yeah, right. We're talking about, hey, man, this Israel's, boom. This Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14.
That's
Is
right.
Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Is the so-called black and Hispanic man a homeborn slave? Are we servants? No, the earth was created for our sake, to be our possession. Anything we like is supposed to belong to us.
Why is he spoiled?
Why is he spoiled? So why are we in this state? What's wrong with you niggas, man?
I got it. Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead,
You know why we're spoiled? Let's go to the 10th chapter. All right, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord spake unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Exactly. You learn the way of the heathen. Therefore, you are spoiled. Now you are at the bottom of the heathen. That's your damn problem. All right? That's the problem with the so-called black and Hispanic man. He's out of his damn mind, man. He need to get his act together, man. All right?
You learn the ways of these fucking crackers mainly, man. You know, you end up being a spoil unto them, man.
And then let me tell you, this bus just drove by real quick, and I see in the back row this white woman talking to this nigga woman, and the nigga woman was just looking at this white woman, just fascinated. You could just fascinated with what this white woman is talking about. She's trying to learn the way of the heathen. She's trying to get a little game from this goddamn cave bitch and apply it unto herself, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what Jake loved to do. Jake want to go find out what this cracker is talking about and learn that way. You got these Egyptologists niggas. They want to go and learn about the Kemetic, your Mizramites, and learn after they way. You know, and the Cushites, and learn after they way. You see what I'm saying? Bullshit. That's what our people are into, man. A bunch of bullshit. That's what's wrong with you dumb niggas, man. All right, but that's why your ass is in this position. But again, y'all just want to be homeborn slaves. You want to be a slave to this system. You want to be stuck in this pit, this hell, this death, this grave.
You love it.
And you love it. You love the American system. You love going to school. You know, and then this nigga want to nerve. He see the Confederate flag. He was like, you can't really do nothing about it. He said, you can't really say too much about it. It's part of American history. And first
Who
off,
the fuck said that?
and this nigga, Benjamin. First off, nigga, you're Jamaican. What do you care about American history? Why? Because you were born in America? You care about American history? Nigga, you're Jamaican. Why don't you get into some Jamaican history? Why don't you tell me about something that happened in Jamaica? Nigga can't tell you nothing about Jamaica.
Niggas can't tell you about Marcus Garvey.
You know, nigga, he won't even tell you about that.
That's the
This
craziest.
nigga don't even know nothing about his own history.
That's the craziest shit, man. It's all of that American doctrine, man, that you could really just adopt the country. The same way
Babylon.
the same way the so-called
but
white
this
man
ain't
can
Babylon.
adopt, you know, being a Jew,
Being
or other nations can
or a
adopt
European.
being an Israelite.
Yeah,
you know, Jamaicans come over here and now they're just so fucking proud to be an American.
And you got Benjamites
I'm an
that do
American.
it. You got
Fuck.
Levites that do it, and you got these Spics that do it too. You got certain. You
The
got certain-
Jamaicans look at the American, you feel me, Jamaican as, you feel me, y'all niggas some weenies, man.
Yeah, like fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all, man. Y'all honestly like some sellout ass niggas, you feel me, all over there, y'all doing all
They
this
went
free
to
shit.
Babylon. Because the Jamaicans on that island know this is Babylon.
Exactly.
There ain't no secret this is Babylon, but niggas just want to dare to be different, man. You guys
So Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
yeah, so they're in perfect agreement with hell. They love hell. Look, we cool right here. We want to just be slaves. I want to work hard. I want to achieve, man.
I want to work hard, man.
I want to be
give me a good-
successful.
Hey, you heard about that brother Alazar? That brother Alazar got him a good job. Good job down in the county.
You know?
He put good 4-5 years in. Mm-hmm. Hey, he be making it, man, on his way to the top.
Hey, and then a month later, the government shuts down.
Yeah. Hey, I'm proud of that brother.
And then a month later, nigga ain't got a job.
He
Nigga
got
furloughed.
shit, man.
Look
Furlough,
at that
huh?
dirty motherfucker down there. He was doing so good, just threw his life to the
Hey,
fucking.
wait.
Like what?
You see Alazar? Hey, I feel bad about that Alazar, man. Hey, man, that guy.
He was on his way, man.
He was doing good. That government shut down, man. He fucked up now.
Now you ain't got it.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Oh
Big
shit,
Big
Calvin. That's what it was, man. Calvin got that good job at McDonald's.
Hey, he was walking by niggas.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm proud of him. I'm about to rob that nigga.
let's go. Niggas love that shit. You see, that's the thing, man. See, hey man, why you want to talk about me, man? I'm just trying to, work my way up to give you that sob ass story. I don't want to hear that.
Like
shit,
we
man.
supposed to be black man related or something.
Yeah, my poor immigrant father. See, because what did they learn that from? They learned that from Esau.
Yeah.
Because Esau said, you're my poor immigrant father, worked his way up and built his own company and all this bullshit. That only works for white people.
That only
nigga.
works for white people.
That don't work for you, nigga. It don't work.
Unless you sell out, man. You bend over, man. Hey, this so-called white man give you everything you need.
And then look, and then you'll have Benjamin, Levi, all these other tribes want to come to America, and what do? Open a restaurant.
Open a fucking restaurant
Open a theme restaurant.
Or-
They're gonna think he made it.
or a thrift shop.
You know, like it's just some bullshit like a bodega. You know, and now the Arabs is running a bodega like they're Puerto Ricans. and
Yeah.
stuff. They're like, the fuck. All
Like
you do is
bodegas
come
don't
here-
even go with you.
Who works in the fucking corner store by my house?
Arabs.
What is it, niggas? A Chaldean,
Fucking
so-called.
Chaldean or something.
And then look, you got the Arabs taking a page out of Esau book.
Yeah.
Now we the Chaldeans, because I live in the land of Chaldeans.
Right. You know what I mean?
So they
Ain't that
pulled an
cold?
Esau move.
Ain't that cold?
That's super duper cold.
But that store is owned by a Mexican.
You know?
Owned by a Mexican. A fucking Juan Manuel Marquez looking nigga. Alright? Nah, I look dead like that motherfucker. Seriously.
right.
He owns that one and the one up the block. And guess what? 2 fucking Chaldeans working both of them, man. That is sick.
Got them Arabs running that bitch.
Hey man, but just like we always say though, man, like everybody want to be Jake and Jake want to be everybody else, man. No one wants to really be who they are. You got Arabs that want to be Chaldeans, blacks that want to be fucking Asians.
Yeah.
And it's always to their fucking mother's side, man. I've witnessed a lot of it. Between last camp and right now, man, I've heard a lot more cases of, oh, I'm black because my mom is black.
Oh man, these motherfuckers is sitting there talking about how Beethoven was black because his mother was a Moor.
Well, Beethoven was a Jake. Beethoven was a Jake.
But they only
His mother and his father was a Moor.
I'm about to say they only identify his mother to be a Moor.
But everybody, see, that's what, because there was other groups that were black that weren't Moor.
That weren't Moor.
You had
Right.
the Vandals up there. You had, I think, even the Visigoths. A lot of groups out here. Your Gauls, your later Gauls, were all Jakes, man.
Look at his shape, man. Alright?
That nigga's gay.
Hey, that nigga's gay. everything. That's a fucking fact. He just gay. That's her gay brother.
He looked effeminate, right? But then you look at this motherfucking shape, you like, you just walk like that because you just all fucked up, man. Alright?
that was a
He's
fact.
Footed with big ass hips. Alright? Your thighs is rubbing the fucking together, dude. It's so a mess.
That's an heathen shape.
You a slim fat
That's a
dude.
slob.
Like the fucking, them goddamn Hamites, man.
Yeah, man.
Just
He
built
just,
fucked up.
man, I hate the way fucking Hamites
Just
run,
your big
man.
ass hips and shit.
On the way to go get his brother this today, man, I seen a fucking Hamite run. I was like, why the fuck they run like that? Like they got shit in their fucking pants. You know, you supposed to run, you know, on a stride. They struggle, man, like their feet just so damn heavy. Pick your goddamn knees up,
They
man.
still win a marathon on your ass, though.
Nah, in a long distance, man.
Yeah,
a marathon.
That's
And they
it.
keep running.
Just going to keep running. They're just going to keep running.
I just want to.
Yeah.
I want to win.
I want to run.
Hey,
I come to America.
Hey
to
man,
run
and the
off
accents are
marathon.
different between us and you feel me, them fucking Hamites, man.
They ain't got no spirit.
They ain't got man.
Man, I remember I seen these fucking Hamites from Zaire, man. He was a cab driver. He used to drive. I got in a cab with this nigga, and I drove in a cab.
In the king.
I drove
We
in
the same?
a cab with this nigga, and I heard this nigga on the goddamn phone, and it's the way these motherfuckers talk. Cause Zaire, them motherfuckers speak French, but the way these motherfuckers speak, you can tell they ain't no motherfucking Jakes. Cause Levi, we don't talk like the way these motherfuckers.
Hey, really though.
These motherfuckers talk like it sounded. He was probably having a regular conversation, but this shit sounded extremely demonic, dude. Like it sounded like really satanic, man.
Like some damn just weird ass tongues. I know what you're talking
Yeah, and I
about.
could hear them on the other end of the phone, like, what is
Hey,
going
it
on?
make you mad a little bit. Like
Like,
I'm just gonna hang up the
yeah,
phone.
yeah, for real though. Like them Hamites is weirdos, man.
All of them though,
Truth be told about Ham, weirdos.
and all of them stink.
really want to talk
Them
about
Hamitic people, man.
They all stink,
From
man.
Kemet. They're from Kemet. But I was getting ready to make another point. Goddamn, where was that? Get something. Where we at?
shit. We can go back to Job 20.
Go back to Job 20, because there's something I was thinking about. I gotta come back. Just gotta come back to your spirit.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 19. Because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away the house which he builded not. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly.
That's
He shall
right.
not save of that which he
The
desires.
so-called white man is not gonna get rest when the kingdom comes. When our kingdom comes. When this time starts, really, the so-called white man ain't gonna get no rest. We're gonna be on this motherfucking cracker like a goddamn cheap suit, man.
Right.
That's right.
Fucking his ass up. Beating him with many stripes, just like he did to us. That's the plan, that's the forte, that's what's going down out here, man.
Right.
So-called white man getting ready to get fucked up, man. All through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. People don't like that, but that's just the way it is. But you got these niggas that want to remain in this so-called white man's system, man, and just love this system. And that's why this system is what got our people strung out on drugs. If it wasn't for this system, our people wouldn't have to turn to drugs. People go to drugs because that something's missing. As retarded as that sounds. They go to this thing.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
talk
we
to
like
us.
to
You
argue a lot,
already
man.
know what it is. You know to get down the street.
Like the bullshit. Don't
Yeah,
even
you like to get
Like the
down the
bullshit.
street, don't
Man,
you?
you don't even know what you got
Hey,
on your head,
hey,
nigga.
hey, you wanted to talk to us? Come back and talk to us, man. Don't be afraid.
Don't let this faggot control you.
You can come back and talk to us, man.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
right. That's right. That's right.
That's right.
You faggot.
Four eyes. Four eyes. You four-eyed freak.
That's right, because he's hurt. He's hurt,
You
man.
mad?
I hope one of these African taxis smack your ass.
He
Hope
said, look,
you're-
he
I
said,
hope
look
you're
at
a
my.
tree of
He
calf
said,
black.
look at my skin color.
Man, fuck you. They ain't no
Look,
niggas
you
with
have no color in your skin,
You're,
dude.
hey, I knew you're a tree of cab drove by too. I fucking knew it.
I hope one of them just fucking pull over thinking he's called. Oh, damn it.
What?
Oh, good goddamn.
Oh, shit.
What happened? I can't
Look at
see.
that freak.
No!
This bohemian the freak.
No!
Wait, what?
You're against this dude right here, man.
It's a nigga.
Oh, shit.
I thought you were talking about this freak, this fucking freak across the street.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, the bald head one?
No, the other one. Look at this freak. Nigga looking like Festus.
Oh, the big ass fucking dude.
So-called white man wanted walking by looking funny as
Trying
fuck.
to just see this nigga bitch
Nah,
right here, man.
Nah.
I thought you was looking across the street.
I can't see that far.
That's a grown-ass man.
Look, that motherfucker didn't want to look at all. He's just
You know, if we would have caught it real quicker, a lot live.
Oh man, that is sick shit right there.
Hopefully, man might be on the footage when we was running back.
No, he's definitely on the footage.
Yeah, because he came down.
He's,
Huh?
hey,
We got
that
the
is
panoramic view.
sick, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Man, you can only be content with some bullshit
With
like
a
that in
5
America.
o'clock fucking shadow.
And this is where the so-called black and Hispanic man wants to remain forever. He
Right.
wants to go into this bullshit. And then you got these suburbs, man.
Man, oh
You
man.
go to these goddamn suburbs, these goddamn tract homes. You go up in these houses, all the houses the same. But it's just what a nigga want. Nigga want that white picket fence.
Right.
Nigga want that green grass.
Hey man, you know what you get out of the fucking? You know what Jakes are in the burbs?
What?
You got Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
You have these. You have these.
A bunch of West LA.
A bunch of West
bunch of
LA,
Fairfax
just a bunch of kids that got a whole bunch of fucking money, man, and just want to do stupid shit. You want to eat roaches
And hang out with white people.
and hang out with white people.
You're friends with white nerds.
Your whole class, you feel me? Your whole fan club is fucking white people. That's who you project to, man.
Why, man? Because you speak all that demonic shit, nigga.
And they love that shit. They love that shit, man.
Why? Because it's synonymous with that fucking rock music, you know?
Yeah.
If I can just speak some real dark, fucking sick shit.
And you know what?
Love it.
And this is too, and they talk about these drugs a lot. Now, 50 Cent made a point where he said this shit is hippie music. He
Yeah.
said, this shit niggas that listen to is hippie music. All they talk about is doing drugs all the time. He said this is the same shit as the hippies was talking. That's why Esau done found himself trying to get into the hip hop world so much, is because they're making this is his type of shit.
Hey,
what's-
and funny thing, man, is like, that's glad you just pointed that out. And that, in my mind, just took Eminem from that top spot and just brought it down to fucking maybe 10. You're good, but that's all you fucking talk about is just that tripped out, drugged out, hallucinated type fucking rap, man. And from the outside looking in, it's cool because you rhyming and it's tight, but
Wordplay.
it's good wordplay. But fuck, that's all you talk about is fucking drugs and fucking crazy shit.
Fuck no.
You know, that's crazy. That's all they ever talk about. All white rappers, they always want to come out and just, you know.
All of them.
I was high, I was just fucking
But that's
chilling,
the only thing that they can do though. That's the only way they can really get into the scene. You feel me?
What
Them
else they
rapping
gonna rap
about
They can't rap
hating
about
his
that.
mom,
Yeah.
doing a massive amount, getting proof killed. Man, you rap about too much. But you're respected. You're one of the best, man.
Rap about a bunch of bullshit, man. You know?
This dude has a woman demon on, man.
He wants to worship the
You have a
woman,
sex
man.
demon on you, dude.
He can't have a sex demon on his head.
When you deprive a man of pussy, he
There's bitches out here selling pussy for $45, man.
See, the monogamy is becoming too expensive.
monogamy is becoming expensive. Do you mean to tell me
Think about it. If you get 10
polygamy is
people,
not expensive?
if you get 10 people to live in a house, that's 10% money rent.
Anyway,
It's the generation of swine, dude.
go ahead.
It's the
Verse
generation
20.
of the pig.
Surely you shall not feel.
You're the pig. Go ahead.
Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not say that which he desires.
That's right.
There shall no